So is the Clovis housing market finally shifting, or are the buyers gaining leverage? Or are sellers still holding the advantage? Well, if you're thinking about moving to Clovis, California, buying a home, selling a home, or just relocating from the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, or Southern California, well, today's market update could save you thousands of dollars. Well, today we're reviewing the Clovis housing market through May 31st, 2026, and discussing exactly what these trends mean for buyers, sellers, families considering a move to Clovis. And stay with me until the end because I'm going to share with you the one strategy we're seeing here in the last 6 months what buyers use right now that is helping them compete without overpaying for a home here in the Central Valley. So before we jump into the numbers, I have a quick question for you. Comment below. Buyer or seller, tell me where you're moving from. We're generating our own local market migration study here in Clovis, California. Are you relocating from the Bay Area? What city? Southern California. What city? Out of state? What state? Or are you ready living here in the Central Valley? I personally read every comment, and if you're considering moving to Clovis, California, I'll send you our updated Clovis relocation guide. Just comment below relocation. So now let's get into the market. As we close out May 2026, the Clovis housing market continues to show remarkable stability. Despite higher interest rates, buyer demand remains surprisingly strong. We're not seeing a housing crash, we're not seeing a market collapse, and we're certainly not seeing panic. Instead, we're seeing a more balanced and strategic market. Home values have remained relatively stable throughout the spring. Inventory has increased slightly compared to the beginning of the year. And buyers have more choices than they did 6 months ago. But inventory remains below historical norms. This means well-priced homes are still attracting strong interest, especially in desirable neighborhoods within Clovis Unified School District. The market isn't easy, but it's creating opportunities for both buyers and sellers who understand the data. Now, let's talk about buyers. If you're thinking about relocating to Clovis, this market may actually be creating opportunities that didn't exist about a year ago. Why? Because some buyers are still sitting on the sidelines waiting for the interest rates to fall. They ain't gonna fall. Meanwhile, serious buyers are successfully negotiating. They're negotiating seller credits, rate buy-downs, closing cost assistance, and in some cases, better purchase prices. One of the biggest misconceptions here is, hey, I'm waiting for interest rates to drop. But here's what many experienced buyers understand. You can refinance a mortgage rate. You cannot refinance the purchase price. And if rates eventually decline, more buyers may enter the market, the supply-demand, which could create more competition for all those around. For relocation buyers coming from places like Nauvoo, California, San Jose, Palo Alto, Los Angeles, Orange County, or San Diego, Clovis, California continues to provide exceptional value. Many families are shocked by how much home they can purchase here compared to coastal California. And that's one reason why people continue moving to Clovis. We hear the same themes over and over and over again. Clovis Unified Schools, family-oriented neighborhoods, healthcare access, strong community values, parks, trails, outdoor recreation, new construction opportunities, and a quality of life that many families feel has become harder to find elsewhere. You have convenient access to Yosemite National Park, the Sierra Nevada mountains, the Bay Area, Southern California, Disneyland. Many of our relocation clients tell us they are looking for more balance in their lives, more space, more affordability, and a stronger long-term style for their family. Clovis, California continues to deliver on those goals. Now, before we talk about sellers, I want to pause just for a moment. If you're planning to move within the next 3-6 months, even about a year or 2 years, don't wait until you're ready to write an offer before developing a strategy. That's one of the biggest mistakes relocation buyers make. Our team takes a diagnostic approach. We're not here to sell you a house. We're here to help you understand for over 20 years the neighborhoods, school boundaries, financing options, market timing, and long-term impact of your decision. If that sounds valuable to you, call or text message me directly. Here are the contact information. If you're just beginning your research, now let's talk about sellers. If you are a seller, this remains a favorable market, but it's no longer a market where you can just simply put a sign in the yard and expect multiple offers like we did about 3 years ago. Pricing matters more than ever. Preparation matters more than ever. Presentation remains more than ever. Today, buyers are educated, studying the market, comparing homes, and they're watching every new listing. Homes that are properly priced, professionally marketed, and move-in ready can continue to perform very well. Homes that are overpriced are sitting longer and often require price reduction. The key for sellers in today's market is positioning, not guessing, not opening, positioning. Another major factor impacting the Clovis market is new construction. Communities throughout Northeast Clovis, Loma Vista, Harlem Ranch, and surrounding growth corridors continue to attract significant interest. Builders remain competitive. Many are still offering incentives, rate buy-downs, closing cost assistance, design center credits, and upgrade packages. This creates opportunities for buyers, but it also creates competition for resale homes. So if you're a seller, it's important to understand how builder incentives may affect your pricing strategy in this kind of market. So what can we expect moving forward? Well, as we move into the summer market, we can expect demand to remain steady, prices to remain relatively stable, and relocation activity to continue. Interest rates may fluctuate. Inventory may increase slightly, but Clovis, California remains one of the most desirable communities in the Central Valley. And because of what we continue to see, strong interest from both local and relocation buyers. So here's my final thought. If you're considering moving to Clovis, California, buying a home, selling a home, or relocating from another part of California, don't make decisions based on headlines. Make decisions based on strategy. And that's exactly what our team is here to help you for more than 20 years. Before you leave, I want you to do 3 things. First, comment below and tell me where you're moving from. Number 2, subscribe to the channel because we post weekly Clovis housing market updates, community tours, and relocation information. And finally, number 3, if you're serious about making a move within the next 12 months, call or text me directly, 559-903-8127. We're here to help you build a strategy for your goals, your timeline, and your family's future. Remember, for over 20 years, we're not here to sell you a home. We're here to help you feel confident about the process, being informed and comfortable with every decision you make. I'm Rufi Alday with Real Brokerage. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next Clovis housing market.